Aight, yeah, aight, drop, aight. Ain't nothing changed in the ghetto.
Stun up, just bought a Hummer. Pull up to the club now.
Ain't nothing changed in the ghetto.
Run us, and they got burners. Pull up to the trap now. All the
Nothing changed in the ghetto.
stun up.
Just bought a Hummer. How y'all doing? It's Thursday again with your boy Cluren Williams. Every second with Cluren Williams. Hump Day, the day before Friday. Thank y'all again for being here with me. I love you guys. I welcome you guys. I got a surprise for you guys. For the people that are really being real and 100, we're going to give away some cash prizes. So if you are watching the show and you are a faithful follower of the show so far, you're going to get rewarded for being a faithful follower of the show. Not only are we going to send out some cash prizes today, but we also got some special guests, some lovely queens and some kings that are representing Black excellence all over the place in all kind of ways, especially in the music scene. So we're going to make sure that we get y'all some of the best upcoming sound that you can find in Central Texas, especially with some of the people that I got coming on this show. You already know what it is and what time it is. Ted, let's bring in some of my guests because you know what I like to do. I don't like to hold on to nothing. I don't like to stay on one subject. I like to go straight in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, yeah, you see that? You see that? I want y'all to see that. I want y'all to see how fruitful this is. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you go to church, when you come to my show, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave with something. You're not just gonna come here and be here and stay tuned. And no, it's not a gossip station. This is real life, and it's real people doing some real things and building brands and educating and bringing resources. That's what it is. It's all about resources. But I'll just go down the list. Divinity, you can go ahead and introduce yourself if you don't mind. Let the world know who you are. You are a representation of Black excellence, and what you are doing is second to none. So please go ahead and let everybody know who you are.
Hello, I go by Divinity. I'm originally from Mississippi. I am a rapper here in Austin. I also have my own practice of Reiki healing here in Austin as well. My music. Hey, I don't think nobody really fucking with me with my music. I don't even know if I can cuss, but
You all right.
but my music. I have personality. I got personality when it comes to my music. I'm very versatile with my music. My flow game is flawless. So that's a little bit about me.
All right, we're gonna get back to you too. Ashton, go ahead and let everybody know who you are, Queen. You are a representation of Black excellence. Also, I've been knowing you since we were very young. I want to say at least middle school. We grew up together. I see you turned out to be a beautiful woman. You always been beautiful, but you got amazing voice, something that I didn't even know about, and was surprised and blown back when I heard you sing my first time. So let the world know who you are, also.
Oh, sure. Hey, world. What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Ashton. And yep, I am also Austin native, world traveler, but Austin native. And I make music. And I also like to call myself a professional motivator. And I like to do that with my music. Essentially, I like to combat all of the low vibrational music that we get pumped every day and try to pump in a little high vibrational music to make you feel really good after you hear it and just feel like you could literally take on the world. So I like to call my music affirmation through song. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to raise the vibes.
Already. I love that. I love that. And we're here to help build the brand and support you in every possible way we can do that, especially through all the resources and outlets that I'm going to be utilizing. And right now, and the times is coming up. Frost G, what's up, baby? I've been repping with my boy since I got out the penitentiary. Man, he been working hard, consistently working hard. A lot of artists that I've seen since I got out of prison. Either fell off, got into some situations, life hit them, or just couldn't get to the point where they felt they were getting a return in their music and they hard work and they just kind of like vanished. But you still around, kicking up dust, holding your nuts. I love that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, put it in
let the world know who you is, man, and you know what I'm saying, and what you do, brother.
My name is Boss G. I Sport Entertainment. I hail from Killeen, Texas, you know what I'm saying, but I represent ATX to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? It's not where you're from, it's where you're at, and I reside in Austin right now, so you know what I'm saying? I got I'm sponsored by a company that's trying to bring awareness, you know what I'm saying, to all fathers to be active in their kids' lives. It's called babydaddy.com. Instead of BABY is BABIDADDI, and the I is, symbolism for my kid's life. I'm an active father, you know what I'm saying? We try to bring awareness to all the dads, you know what I'm saying, to be active in their kids' lives. You know, Also not to give myself too many flowers, but there's not another independent artist in the state, more or less the region, with more publications, online publications than your boy, you know what I'm saying? So I've been grinding hard, I've been working, you know what I'm saying? I've been on every platform from World Star to hiphopoverload.com, Vlad TV, this50.com. I just been working and grinding, you know what I'm saying, trying to put my foot on their neck. Cause so many people to be sleeping on me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I don't show them,
Yeah,
then they ain't gonna say nothing, you know what
they
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna say nothing.
Every time I do something and I say something, you can take it to the bank. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah,
receipts for everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
a lot of people talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can prove it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
and
everything
that's
that I
what's
say
up.
I am. You know what I'm saying?
And the one thing I like to say all the time, I'm not into the competing. I feel like my people and our culture, our community, I feel like we compete for no reason. I feel like it's plenty of space for all of us. I feel like it's plenty of money for all of us. I feel like everything that we all are after, which is a quality life for ours and our children, is only a step away. And it starts with the changing of our mind and our mind frame and our thinking patterns. And Victor, you are here to help us do that. You are author. You are a wise man. You are here every show. You bring us a lot of knowledge when it comes to building wealth. Introduce yourself too, if you don't mind.
Man, look, I'm gonna let my resume speak first. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Already.
I'm the author of the code, and as you can see, I'm working with the mic. It's a blueprint to achieving solidarity among reasonable black people. Okay, reasonable black people is the operative phrase here. And then my second book, because the first book is just a guideline, a rule, and an interpretation, right? And in our culture, the first thing you do is when you set a standard, they want to know who set the standard, right? So I wrote the second book about myself to give a little bit more insight, you know what I'm saying? But a little bit more familiarization with who I am. I'm the VP of operations for UPC in Killeen. I'm also a real estate investor. I'm a veteran of 12 years of active duty in the Army. I've been to Iraq 4 or 5 times. I've been to Afghanistan 4 or 5 times as a contractor. I've been an intelligence instructor. I've been a teacher of soldiers and a leader of men for all my life. So that's where I'm at.
Already. So I'm gonna get ready to kick it in with my guests, man. They got a lot of fruitful things to bring to us, and I got some questions for them, and I also got to keep it going because this every second with Cluren Williams. So every second, like we kind of like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
playing retarded today, and you know what I'm saying. They got attention spans and all this other silly crap going on. So I just like to keep it rolling, so we won't lose nobody attention also. But Black excellence, like I say, all you guys represent and resemble black excellence. Ashton, I'm gonna start with you first. you are a musician. You're doing music. You're kicking up flavor. I've seen you perform 2 times. When I think of you and I look at you and I wonder what kind of words are you using of the day? Like what kind of messages are you giving yourself? Positive messages that you using to keep going through motherhood, everything that you are experiencing in your regular life that we cannot get away from, no matter how successful we are in our careers and the titles that we gain through our work ethics. But that regular life, that is so important to us. What is a positive message that you can give to the followers and the viewers that you use every day to keep on rolling?
Man, Cluren, that's a great question. I don't know how the sound is. I hope it's okay.
Good.
But it's a great question. Honestly, I think all of us can relate to that as creatives. That's probably the hardest thing to do is to just put one foot in front of the other, and believe in yourself when the world is not necessarily paying as much attention as you would want them to. So one of the ways that I continue to stay motivated, and I've actually been really good with my motivation routine lately, is I genuinely only speak life over myself these days. I try really hard to do that. I've honestly, not to get crazy, but I've been calling on my God power more, I guess. And when I say that, it's like I've really had to activate my faith. And I say this to anyone who has anything that's been put in their heart that might not be something that the world can see yet. And they might not see that for you, because the way you see yourself in the mirror, is not necessarily the way the world sees you. And for me, I try to trust who I see in the mirror more than what the world tries to tell me to see. And I literally have been looking at myself and telling myself in the mirror, you are a star. You have something to offer this world. And if you didn't, you wouldn't have this in your heart. It wouldn't be put in your heart if it wasn't something pertaining to your gift. So at the end of the day, I look myself in the mirror every day and I tell myself I'm a star. I tell myself that that I love myself and that I'm capable. And I tell myself what I'm going to get accomplished for the day and act as if it's already happened. And also turn off social media. I don't really fool with it like that. If it's not going to add to me, then it's no money in there. Then I'm not going to let all those extra energy fields mess up what I got going. So
Yeah, you take a diet from everything basically. A lot of
pretty
people
much.
don't know you got to have a diet against everything.
Totally.
Whether it's have a diet on what you watch, have a diet on what you listening to, have a diet on what you putting in your body. You got to diet all these things that make your aura, because that's how
Correct.
you become whole. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling that. I'm really feeling that. Like I said, you represent Black excellence, and you are one of my artists of the week. Um, I want to know if you feeling comfortable with, what I'm saying, giving us a
Oh
little
Lord.
display of
Oh,
some music.
so you gonna make me go first? Is
I'm
this
just
how we doing
saying,
this?
like, one thing for sure is if this is what you do, which I know this is what you do, then you always get put on the spot because
Oh man.
this is what you do. So
See how y'all do me.
I
That's
was
cool.
wondering.
That's cool. I have a single out right now called In the Light. And I really honestly want to take a moment to kind of explain kind of how I got to where I'm at right now. Um,
Already.
my background, I'm from Austin, but I've been a lot of different places and lived different places, etc. But I started kind of doing rock and roll music, and I love hip hop. I'm kind of a rebel, to be honest. So I started doing rock and roll just because by nature, I'm kind of an outcast and I like to be loud and throw my head around. So I started kind of making rock and roll type R&B mix type of stuff, right? But then I started realizing, honestly, what we need right now is to remember how powerful we are. Just as human beings, we have so much going on that comes from so many different outlets that tells us to think the worst of us and to bring out those demons inside of us that kill our self-esteem. So I started making this music to genuinely build us up, to build, like, instead of I'm a hood, I'm a trap. And that's fine too, because you could be that too, right? But you're also a creature of light. You're also a very powerful being. You're also, abundant beyond what you even know, what we know we're capable of. So it's super important for me to have people step into their godhood. So that's where I'm coming from with my music. So this song that I'm putting out, that I put out not too long ago, is called In the Light. And anyway, that's what it talks about. We've been under in the shelter for a long time. We hadn't been outside, and this was talking about getting outside in the light. And I mean that literally and figuratively. Sunshine helps, especially Black people. We need the sunshine for our melanin. It recharges us. The vitamin D genuinely is like our lifeblood. So I genuinely want us to be out in the sunshine. And I also want us to find our light, our inner light. So that's where this song is coming from. And I hope y'all can hear it. That's my only concern, honestly,
We
because
can
I'm playing
hear
it.
it. We can hear you real good. So just do your thing.
But can y'all hear that though? Can y'all hear that? Hi, 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 hi. Yeah. I wanna see you in the sunshine. I got to see you in the light. Although I know it's hard sometimes, you want to run and hide. Baby, I wanna see you in the light. I wanna see you in the sunshine. I got to see you in the light. Although I know it's hard sometimes, you want to run and hide. Baby, I wanna see you in the light. Yeah. I wanna see you in the sunshine, baby, not that artificial light, the kind that illuminates your body and your mind, help your spirit shine, bring you back to life and straighten up your spine. I know it's heavy, the pressure's on your levee, the world is moving fast and you moving slow but steady. Steady, baby, baby, keep it cool, get ready, baby. Now you yeah, just a little bit of the sunshine. Feels so good when I'm in the light. Just a little bit of the sunshine. You look so good when you're in the light. High vibrational, peace unbreakable, sweet sensational me. Love insatiable, irreplaceable, sure feels good to be free. Living high vibrational, peace unbreakable, sweet sensational me. Well, love insatiable, irreplaceable, sure feels good to be free. Yeah.
All right. That take courage right there. So do you
Oh,
got any
thank you.
events
Thank
coming up
you.
or what? Like can we catch you in like can we catch you in the show? I know it's COVID, so some people are not willing to perform depending on
Oh,
them
I'm
being
performing.
vaccinated or what. So when is your
Yeah.
next event? Do you have any events coming up or what's up? When can we catch you?
Well, the best thing to do right now, because I'm actually going through a rebranding, guys. Dear Ashton is going to disappear for a while because I'm being summoned by my higher self to another dimension. So
Oh,
I will
okay,
be
okay.
presenting. I know that sounds wild, but y'all
No,
going
I like that. I
well,
like that.
I'm basically in this process of elevating into my higher self, who is Infinity Jones. So, Dear Ashton is actually retiring, and Infinity Jones is about to come and
Yeah,
take her place. But
yeah,
in the meantime, y'all go stream me. It's at
yeah.
Dear Ashton. I'm on all the streaming platforms. I've performed all over the country. I don't have it. I just had a show in Killeen, and I have a big show that I'm doing at the Long Center coming up soon. But I don't want to give any details on that yet. So y'all please make sure you follow me at Dear Ashton. I'm on all the streaming platforms too. So Dear is in John and Ashton like Kutcher at Dear Ashton. And you can keep up with my progress and feel the
That's
love.
what's up. I'm sure gonna keep up with your progress. I'm feeling you. Is there any type of nonprofits or anything that you're working with right now you'd like to give a shout out to?
Sure. I actually am trying to get involved with more nonprofits, to be honest with you. There are a lot of people who are doing some great things in the city. I know Measure Austin is doing some great things with tracking data and trying to control
Shout
the
out Media
adultification
House.
of Black children out here. And so I really like what the city's got going on. I hope to be more involved in the future, and just blessings to all of you guys. Keep shining, keep doing your
All right.
thing.
Shout out to Mimi Styles with Measure. She does a great work. She's been working in the community for a while. I worked with her numerous times. She supported me on my campaign for my brother. Self-help tips. Do you have any self-help tips to give any of these artists coming in? Is there any artist that you
Yes.
feeling in the city right now that you want
Oh
to give a
yeah.
shout out to?
I want to first shout out all the, Austin. I love artists. I love everybody in the city. I feel like we would do a lot better if we learn from each other a little bit more, and kind
Mhm.
of put that, like, we kind of a little pretentious, you know what I'm saying? And I do feel like if we kind of let our guards down a little bit more and allowed each other to pick each other's brains, then we could move a lot further and make a bigger impact. So one bit of advice that I would say to Austin artists is, you don't sometimes you don't always have to let the right hand know what the left one is doing, for one, and for two, sometimes it pays to play stupid sometimes. So instead of like always trying to be Billy Badass and knowing it all, sometimes it works best to act kind of humble yourself a little bit, soak up
Yeah,
the energy in the rooms that you enter. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
And although you're humble in how you behave, present yourself like a big fucking deal. So your
yeah.
energy,
Let's go.
your bravado needs to
All right.
enter the room before
Yeah,
you do. So
I'm
the way
feeling
that
it.
happens is gas yourself up before you go in there. If you're around people who are in much higher positions than you,
Hmm.
obviously we've all been there. I certainly have.
Yeah.
But you still got to act like you belong without giving it away that you don't belong by opening your mouth too damn much. So
Well, see, I feel that. I work like that. I move like that also. I
yeah,
believe staying humble as a dove and wise as a serpent
that's right.
is the way to move. A lot of times people get puffed up off pride by having a few material things. A lot of
Right.
times I get in the hood and young niggas, we gamble them, and they get on the dice, and for somebody wind up dead because these guys puffed up about a
Hmm.
couple of thousand they didn't hustled up, and they going against older guys with wisdom who done made a lifestyle out of gambling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And every day these little situations turn into death,
That's
and other
right.
situations, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just tired of having to deal with, because I deal with it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for those
You're
self-help
welcome.
tips. And thank you for being here, making time to heal. You seem like a person that make time to heal.
That's right.
What do you do? What do you do to heal? Like, do you see the mental state of the community, whether you're an artist or not? I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of things going on right now. I have to classify as mental
100%.
illness or mental health.
For him.
That's just where I like to draw the line, because I don't
Yeah.
like to argue about religion. I don't like to
Right.
argue about destiny, sexual, sexist, or nothing like that. I like people to be free to be who they are, but I also like people to be in reality and understand that there's consequences with a lot of decisions that we have. Also, that come with the perks. That's come with the consequences.
That's
So
true.
you can get under the knife, you can get your body changed, and
Yeah.
later on there'll be health consequences.
That's true.
The perks is you look young, you look good, your body tight, everybody wants you, tongue out every time they see you, walking the dog, you know what I'm saying? Dick get hard, all that. But the fact is that there's always going to be two sides to every story in life, and
Totally.
that's the balance of life. Divinity, your name sound like balance. Everything about you sound like balance. Everything I just see when I look at you just seem like somebody that's gonna be the backbone of something, and balance, and be able to upbring and uplift and make something better. Like whatever it was, you gonna multiply times 10. You look like a multiplier. But you know what I'm
I
saying? I appreciate you for coming also, and you are one of my artists of the week also. Like I say, this is every second with Korean Williams, so we like to keep it going, rolling. And I know that you do a lot of things. You represent Black excellence. You did give us a brief description of what you're doing, but I also want to get deep into more about what you do also, especially when I'm talking about Black business. You doing business also. some of the things you described, like the yoga and different things like that, them are particular businesses that a lot of our community not aware of, and need to know that those resources are available for them. Including with your music, right? Do you have some music or something that we can vibe to right now? Because I like you to, kind of like bring the talent straight to the screen right now. Like I wanna see what you all about. Also, I want to hear you too.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
Oh shit, she going straight to it. She ain't doing no playing. Victor, you see that? See what I'm talking about? Ready? You came to play games. They came to handle business. You know what I'm talking about? You see that, Victor? Ready?
Okay.
Look. He had to pop back up. Yeah. I just want you
Ain't no question.
I'm about to wake my baby up from her nap. Take it to the brick, let them call him slip brick, 2 chains frame, R. Kelly done sort the blame, bang, woo, I'm the ordinary woman, John Turkey, please stay in your lane, slow walking, nigga steady talking, dippy tie, tape, booty tang in your face, bitches be dirty to the D, one is for the free, golly, no shame in their game, when they got love on the brain, no brains, all brains. Big smacks, goes the rats, roaming in the flat vines, or goes the bat. I'm that fly cat D1, trust in me, I moonwalked up the tree. Understanding, can't stop, won't stop, gotta get at it, baby. Highly elevated, motivated, can you feel me? It's time to get down, it's time we gon' shine. It's a little top ticket, don't stop, now rock. Now, Eric. Now show me how you move, it's time to get down, it's time we gon' shine. It's a little top ticket, don't stop, now rock. Now show me how you groove. Now show me everybody. Everybody. I shine in the night so bright. I'm get to fly. I put my ego to the side, living life in black and white. Love, confidence should go. It's time to get down. It's time we gon' shine. It's a little top, it don't stop, now rock. Now show me how you groove. Now show me how you move. It's time to get down. It's time we gon' shine. It's a little top, it don't stop, now rock. Now show me how you groove. Now show me how you stand up, baby. Stand up, baby. Rock side to side. Now slide. Make your knees touch your elbows. Here we go.
You gonna wake the kids up in there.
Now slide. Pick it up slow. But yeah, that's the sound.
You gonna wake somebody up in there. You gonna wake somebody up in there. Ted, I think I sent you a video of the Vanities, man. Can you play the video, man? I want to see some of the videos that she has sent me.
So this one, for the one that he's about to get ready to play, I created that one myself. I feel like doing a regular video would not have done that song any justice, mainly because I wanted you to be able to see it how I seen it inside my head and how I wanted people to grasp hold of the message that I was actually receiving in it. So, when you listen, when you're watching it, please pay attention to, some of the images that are inside of the video. So, so it can make sense, because it's all about trying to reprogram the mind when it comes to that video.
Already. Yeah, Ted gonna get it and he gonna drop it on here. Let me know, Ted, when you get it up there, man. We want to see this video. One thing I do want to ask you though, while Ted working on that, what kind of positive message can you leave people, some of the viewers that you use, every day to get through while you're doing what you're doing? Same question like I just asked Ashton. I know you got mommy duties, you got a regular life. Let's get a little personal with you. What are you doing to make it through on a day-to-day basis?
So what has helped me make it through is actually the reason for me actually going into Reiki healing. I mean, it was already something that was naturally spiritually gifted to me, but the more and more I had got into it, there are affirmations that help me each morning and night get to where it is that I am now. And those are: just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I would not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I give thanks for my many blessings. And just for today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living thing. It has taught me to go deeper into myself so that I am able to love me, so that I'm able to take care of my daughter. My daughter is 9 years old. She's autistic. And when it comes to the patience and trying to create a book that has never been written on anybody that has a disability, and trying to, and being the first one in my family to have a child with a disability, was so much more challenging. And for me to have been able to balance myself and calm my mind and, dig more into me so that I can help her, has been a blessing in its own. Like, it is, she is my blessing. Like, it is amazing what she
So
has
it's
taught
safe
me.
to say. So it's safe
Yeah.
to say everything right now that that you're doing is in light of that, in light of her, in light of the challenges. Because I could imagine, just having kids, but let alone having to deal with special needs with the
Yeah.
child. So we got to understand that you're amazing and you're smart and you're strong. And you got to be confident, and because you got
Yeah.
to do that, and you have to put that in the child also.
That.
Ted, we can go ahead and let's play some of the video, and I'm gonna get right back to you. Yeah, let me know when you gonna play it, Ted. You can drop it whenever you're ready. Okay, I guess it's you having a little problem. You having some complications with it right now, Ted, or what? If so, we're gonna keep on rolling. We'll come back to it. We'll play it in a minute. I'll just come back to it in a second here. I got some more questions for y'all. There you go. He gonna play it right there. There you go.
So this beginning part is mainly to show you how stuck we are on social media and bullshit that life just placed in our way type shit. We are, everybody's stuck for some reason.
We gotta get up and boot up and strap up. We gotta get up and boot up and strap up. We gotta get up and boot up and strap up. We gotta get up and boot up and strap up. This is our life in our world. This is our life in our world. This is our life in our world. Our world. Yeah. Sit down, pick your feet up, close your eyes and open your mind, deprogram and realize. What's the front? Now capitalize. We hold these truths to be self-evident, yeah. Them lies. Why the government take us for all we got? Sitting at home, rule. Show me where's the plot. Yeah. Distracted dancing with the devil, huh? Some will say your own news to collect the oppressor. How many of them live? Entangled by dreams, by thoughts, our bads. Life's a distant memory, conditioned conscious expands. World propaganda, media is social, it's simple. We fed up, they fed us, but we ain't that up. I know you feel it in your core. It's a spiritual battle. The world's gear up, take a breath, regroup, talking your mental. They kept us lost, locked away, step out of places in your faces, told me take a stand. If you want it off the top, I give it to you, baby. If you want it off the top, I give it to you, baby. If you want it off the top, I give it to you, baby. If you want it off the top, I give it to you, baby. Entrapped by chains and changed the future. Hunted by the past colors, got you making excuses. You clueless, you stupid, you Beavis and K, but heads exclusive. The greatness of mind control, man, is abusive. Relationship versus reality is the illusion. Break through your soul, say same, watch how he do you. Watch how it do you, it's got you. Who can love you better than you do? Your heart is destined on missions, that's to moose you. If I'm right, then I'm wrong. If I'm I'm weak, I stand strong. I fall back, you can't run. Your life is still.
Already, I like that. I like that. So you did that yourself?
Yeah.
Oh wow, man, that's amazing. Like I said, you're talented and
Yeah.
you just do all kind of amazing things. So let's get back into you and some of the black business type of things you're doing, man. You do business. You do a lot of things. You teach choreography and some more things. Could you explain to us what you do and where we can find you out? I know you got some events coming up also. You keep events coming up. So
Yeah.
give us some information, please.
So when it comes to my music, my next show is actually in Dallas. I'm actually still waiting on them to send me the flyer, and I kind of forgot the date. So excuse me for that, y'all. But when it comes to my Reiki practice, I brought it in home. I was always going to and from people's houses, or I used to do it in the parks and everything as well. But it consists of conversation. It consists of tarot readings, if you would like one. But I use the tarot cards as a guidance so that we can dig deeper into what it is that's actually going on with you right now. Because most of the time when we have conversations with people, they always seem to give us the over layer, the over the top of the icing of the
Yeah,
donut
yeah,
type thing
yeah,
instead of
yeah,
the
yeah.
inside. So with the cards, I'm able to dig a little bit deeper in, and then we also from there we go into our yoga, and then the yoga is meant to help you release and start seeing basically what chakras that needs to be open so that I can work on them. And
Okay.
then we do this like a little fun dance little session. It's a little dance session. So you can, because singing and dancing tends to release so much stress that people don't even know that they got on them sometimes.
I
So,
already know it.
so, and then we go into our last step, and that is the Reiki. I'm going to open up your chakras. All of what I do is to help you do the shadow work in life that you do not want to do. And
Okay.
all of the whole package actually forces you to work on it, because it's going to be stuck in your head if you don't. You
Yeah,
hear me?
everybody I know that work on and work in the method of healing themselves the way that you're speaking of, I know I see them trying to control themselves. I really do. So it has to be meaningful. It has to work for everybody that's watching that don't believe in this stuff. Every woman that I see that do it, like they I find them checking themselves, at least try and check themselves.
Mhm.
Because other than that, I mean, literally out yesterday, out riding down the street, I stopped at Denny's, knowing I didn't want to, but I had to because I was trying to get something to eat. And Denny's is boo boo now. I do not fuck with Denny's no more. But I had to though. Y'all don't understand. I had to. So I pulled up in Denny's, and right there, some chick that was working in the motel that's tied to the Denny's was just hovering over this other black chick, and she was just going off. I told you need to fucking get out of here, and woo 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 woo. And so she had like three other co-workers, but they were all white women, and they were standing behind her just watching her. And so, usually, I'm born in the neighborhood, and, I'm from the old school. We mind our own business. We don't jump in no business. But at the same time, some of us particular have been given the gift and the responsibility of leadership. So I
Yep.
couldn't just not say nothing. So I
Yep.
said very politely, sister, ma'am, you don't have to dog her out like that. I say your
Mhm.
three other compadres with the same shirt that you got on are not doing that. If you want to call the laws or whatever you claim you're gonna do that. But why do you have to hover over her, yell, scream, and get all aggressive as if you're gonna ready to go toe to toe with her because this is your job? When your
Mhm.
other white companions are watching you, really looking at you like y'all done lost your mind. I'm tired of seeing black women arguing, fighting in public like this is cool. Using the word bro, talking about what's up, bro. Look, girl, get back. Hold up. What is you doing? Is you a girl or boy? If I steal you, let me check. Let me see up in there. Open your legs. Is you a girl or a boy? Because I don't want to offend you. But that's
Mhm.
how I think, though. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, I just want to know, Divinity, when it comes to mental health, some of these things like that, how much of it do you see it playing in the role of the space that you're in when you're trying to do business? You know what I'm saying? How important are you putting it on your pole in your life?
So it's a 9 out of 10 whenever it comes to me and doing it, because I also feel like I've always been that one that jumped out, and if I seen somebody doing something to somebody that I feel like they can't really defend themselves or whatever, blah blah blah, I've always been that person to step up and speak on that other person's behalf.
So what
Because
you do for your self-love? What do you do for your focusing on you though?
focusing in on me, I'm a homebody now. I try to stay at home. I try to make sure that I am focused in with my daughter first off. So
Already.
so it's just like when it comes to her, it's just like it's more of spending that quality time with her so that I can make sure that I give her the things that I wasn't given whenever I was younger.
Yeah.
It took breaking generational curses for me to actually fully understand, oh, this is what I'm not doing with her. Okay, so let's implement that now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like it's the generational curses that was a generational curse that you seen what that woman was doing. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
and
For
it's
real.
hard to break. It's hard to break from that when you've been doing it for so long.
And that's what
And
I'm saying. That's the mental. That's why I'm saying we got to make time to heal. That's exactly where I'm getting at when I say we got to make time to heal. Is there any nonprofit organizations that you work with in your community that you try to use, that you try to give back with? Because I always suggest artists do this, because a lot of artists don't. A lot of artists make a lot of money off of music, and a lot of the people in the community that support them and really don't do a legitly squat for the community. They really don't give back when they already have the influence and the power to do so. Do you know any that you might be working with, or want to give a shout out to some that you worked with in the past?
I haven't worked with, to be honest, I haven't worked with any. I've actually been getting ready to start my own, and it's called I Got You Fam. So
Okay.
that organization is going to be in the community in the community in a little bit. I've been working on the shirts. I've been working on the brand first off, the
Mhm.
logo of it. And I can't wait for everybody to see that because I've been wanting to get that out. I did a prototype
That's what's
for
up.
an event that I did, but I didn't too much like it. So, we taking it back and we working a little bit more on it. I was actually blessed with my brother being an artist or a drawing artist.
Okay.
Um, and my little sister, she just found her niche and she's actually sewing now.
Well,
So
we do build brands here. We do support each other here. I'm in a community. I suggest, and I always say this because the harvest is full, but the workers are few. Uh, um, get with a nonprofit that's already working. Get with them and get in the work, because one thing that we got to understand is that one, we are in a time where it's a lot of need for that. It's a lot of need for our wisdom. It's a lot of need for our education. It's a lot of need for our stories. Our
Facts.
struggles have set a lot of people free, and
That's
even
right.
convicted people who do not want to, hold themselves accountable.
Mhm.
Sometimes our stories can even convict those people who don't want to hold themselves accountable, and then they finally want to realize that they were wrong and make a change. Also, sometimes we gotta realize that the most dirtiest times in our life gave us the compliment time to change. It gave us a reason to change. Because some of them hard times, if not given to us, or not, if they never happened, we probably wouldn't change or evolve or mature the way that some of us have. I, for one, am one of those people.
Mhm.
So again, thank you, sister, for being here. The music is fire. Your brand is fire. We want to build your brand and help doing what you're doing. Can make sure that we got all your information so we can send all our support your way, and anything that I can do to help you with when it comes to the community involvement. I'm all the way in, 2 feet in. Frost G, I see you sitting over there, baby. I'm getting with you right now. You are also one of my artists of the week. You know what I'm saying? You do represent Black Excellence King. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciate you for giving us your presence and blessing us with your presence here today. What kind of positive message do you use, man, to make it during the day? Because you are a black man, you know, and it's a lot of stuff that you got to deal with. Period. You know what I'm saying, on a personal note, let alone trying to do business and have a successful career. So, what are you using, man, to make it through the day?
I'm sorry, and I was raised in church, you know what I'm saying, like my younger years, you know what I'm saying, and when I feel like when you was raised in church, you don't the fruit never fall too far from the tree, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
still hold to, you know what I'm saying, what I was taught. But you know, God gives his hardest trials to his strongest warriors. So when I'm
yeah.
going through some bullshit, I just be thinking to myself, like, however hard the trial is, you know what I'm saying, I force myself to go through it just because I know that however hard the trial is, in the end, you know what I'm saying, the rainbow gonna be much better than, you know what I'm saying, the trial that you're going through, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me, I always try to think positive on any negative thing that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I could go to prison, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be like, well, at least I'm in prison because, you know what I'm saying, chances are somebody could have robbed me, I could have got shot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like every time I think of something, every time I'm going through a negative situation, I just force myself to go through it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the rainbow, it's gonna be a bigger reward. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep pressing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one who's not gonna back down from confrontation. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. You know?
Already. So, what other business ventures are you stepping out in? What else are you got going on? What upcoming events you got? I see you got something going on in Killeen with Little Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be turned up. So, give us some info about that also, man. Let us know so we can pull up.
Yeah, December 3rd. You know what I'm saying? I got a song actually. I think I sent it to y'all. I got a song with a Little Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? He on the Vominos G mix. I got Swish House Highway Yellow on the original version, but I got Scrappy on the G mix. You know what I'm saying? And how the show came together, like Slum had came down here, you know what I'm saying? I picked him up, chill with, you know what I'm saying? We, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, politicking or whatever like that. And it was just a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I already did a song with Lil Scrappy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, and Slum Prince, that's my kinfolk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done met him personally, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I might as well just throw a gangster party, you know what I'm saying? And Colleen, you know what I'm saying? That has Scrap and Slum there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's great, like it's crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Just
So you booking artists too, right? I seen you booking artists for all the artists that's on here, you know what I'm saying, that need gigs and stuff. I don't know. But I do like to make sure that we network. So, I want y'all to make sure y'all get to know each other. Y'all all my guests, so it ain't no flexing or none of that shit going on. The only nigga slanging ham around here is me. So just let that be understood. For everybody that come on my show,
Right.
for they think they gonna debo me and run over me and out talk me and all that. Hell to the no. Nigga, meet me at Giving Park if you gonna get away with that shit. You feel me? Victor, don't you say nothing, Victor, because you ain't been on here all day. Don't you say a motherfucking word. But anyway, yeah, Boss G. Is you trying to, you get more artists on the thing, or how can they get with you, and get on there and perform also, man?
uh just hit me up on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, we only need 6 artists because you know what I'm saying, like me, Slum, and Scrap can really do the whole show by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we trying to give, you know what I'm saying, this gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be I'm hoping for, you know what I'm saying, a pretty decent outcome, you know what I'm saying? But it's like being in the music, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you expect a certain type of crowd, a certain type of energy, and then when the show come, it'd be a whole different, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know what I'm saying, we praying for the best, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you trying to get in touch with me to do or be on the show, you know what I'm saying, send me your music link, because all our songs we know is fire, you know what I'm saying? So we not about to just put anybody on the show, you know what I'm saying? Like
All right.
it got to be a decent, you know what I'm saying? It got to be a decent show. And it's like, you know, we in these streets, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you send me some shit and I know that's not you, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm definitely not going to have that on the show, you know what I'm saying? But
Already.
I
Yeah.
want, I want to keep everything as authentic as possible, you know what I'm saying, as organic as possible, you know what I'm saying. We're not here to start no drama. We're here to bring unity to the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we was apart these past couple years, I feel like this show is gonna bring us all together, you know what I'm saying? And not only for Texas, but you know, Georgia, you know what I'm saying, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, this like
Oh,
this like a big, you know what I'm saying, like a big event. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, and the crazy thing is, like, I've been used to just doing shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never threw my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, it's not my own, but you know what I'm saying? I never really just, you know what I'm saying? So this is my first really just a show, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they've been sleeping on me for so long, bro. It's like, yes, y'all can hear the audio. What I'm supposed to do, man, what I'm supposed to do. I guess it's back to selling drugs. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. I guess it's back to selling drugs. That's what my option telling me. Can't get no employment because a nigga got a felony. So it's back to selling cheese on the corner, pumping G. Police be watching heavy. Hope they roll it past and let me be. See, it's a necessity. How my kids supposed to eat. Get it how you live, pimpin'. You ain't getting shit for free. Government don't understand. I'm only trying to be a man, provide for all my family. So a nigga do just what he can. If I gotta hit a lick, then I gotta hit a lick. If I gotta sell a brick, I guess I gotta sell a brick. What? Am I supposed to sit around broke? All I can do is hope, but I ain't gonna sit around and hope. So I sit around that dope and whip around that coke and whip it till it's hard. Add some water till it floats. Then I chop it in the 20s. I gotta get that money. And I do it by myself, cause mama ain't raised no dummy. They say that I can't get a job, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man, what I'm supposed to do? I guess somebody getting robbed, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man, what I'm supposed to do? They say I look just like a dog, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man, what I'm supposed to do? I guess it's back to selling drugs, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm. They said that I can't get a job, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man? What I'm supposed to do? I guess somebody getting robbed, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man? What I'm supposed to do? They say I look just like a dog, so what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, man? What I'm supposed to do? I guess it's back to selling drugs. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. I do my best, don't settle for less than always stand out. Be careful with the package if you taking handouts. I 50 bricks, don't take no shit, is what the plan about. Don't trust them niggas, cause these niggas snitch they mans out. I let these women get this money, watch them pan out. By myself, I'm tryna count 100 grand out. I taste my passion, now I'm rapping, no more trapping, you see. Yeah, I am what I am.
Already. Frost G, man. I see you working, man. Do you have any other type of businesses that you got going right now, though? Like any other type of businesses or business partners or sponsors you like to give a shout out?
Yeah, but let me go back to the video. Like, at the end of the, let me stress the point of that video. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for us being felons or a statistic, you know what I'm saying, to get out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's not a reason for you to sit around and complain about it. You know what I'm saying? That's mean to apply more pressure. That means get out here on your feet, even if you got to ride the bus, you know what I'm saying? And get out here and make something shake. You know what I'm saying? It really be irritating me how people be like, well, I can't do it. Well, I can't do it. Man, I got 6 kids. I got a brother I used to take care of. You know what I'm saying? I got a job I was working. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can do whatever you apply your mind to doing. When you stop applying your mind to doing something, and when you speak it in the air, I don't even speak negative stuff in the air. You know what I'm saying? I don't put no negative stuff in the air because I don't want it to come back. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the aura. You know what I'm saying? It's like I try to put out good energy so I get that in return. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, when it's not returned, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to handle that from there. But, you know, I just feel like, you know, don't let nothing stop you from what you're going to do as long as you put your mind to it. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't. If I had a quarter every time I had somebody tell me I can, I'd be a rich nigga by now.
Already, and I'm the same way with you when it comes to speaking things in existence or just people speaking negative stuff around me. Some people would be joking. You know how we shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? They, as guys, and they don't understand that I believe in something totally different now. I believe in that energy. So if you joking and you saying, "Oh man, you gonna catch a speeding ticket," and then I catch a speeding ticket, that's
Yeah, I'm
because you fucking up on me, bro. I ain't never caught a speeding
Me,
ticket in my life.
me,
Soon as I tell your rag how fast that I got CDL and I got to drive from Killeen to Austin, you talking about I'm gonna get a speeding ticket? Damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then
it be
guess
your
what?
own people. It be
I
your
get a
own
speeding
people.
ticket. All these years I've been on the road, backstreet Marine, Victor. You hear me? Straight backstreet Marine, Victor. You don't know what that is, man. You don't even know. But I've been on the back streets, man. I ain't never got a speeding ticket. You hear me? I got no license ticket, but I ain't never got no
Yeah, no
speed
speed.
ticket.
That's real.
You hear me?
That's real specific,
Soon
right?
as I tell this fool I got a license in the CDL, he get the joking and running his mouth and oh yeah, y'all, you gotta go back. You gonna get a speed ticket. I got a speed ticket. So you know what I did? I cut him off. Cut him
Can't
off. I
fuck
ain't
with him no
talked to him
more.
about 7 months.
Can't fuck with him no more. At
Yeah,
that
I
point, you
cut
done
him off
set
for
me
about
up.
7 months, all behind you running your mouth. You
Yeah,
don't
you done got me a
believe in it,
speed ticket
but I
because you
believe
talking
in it.
about the wrong energy.
I believe in when you see somebody always got something going on, like they always arguing, fighting, they always got bad luck, they car always something happening with the car. If it ain't the damn
You
battery,
gotta
it's
cut them off.
the flat tire. If it ain't a flat tire, they didn't miss work. Or they got stay away from people. I believe in bad luck too, bro. For real, I
Real,
believe
Yeah.
in bad luck. But we gonna go. We gonna keep it moving, man. Every second, man, with Cluren Williams. Like I said, man. Texas Longhorns, man. They lost 2 games back to back. I stopped watching them. I ain't even gonna watch the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? That's how mad I. That's how mad I am at my college team. But I gotta
No,
ask.
bro. Y'all back though.
I gotta ask my guest. I don't gotta ask Victor nothing. I gotta ask my guest though.
Why you don't ask me nothing about
What's your
Texas, man?
college team?
Man,
Who you riding with, Divinity? Who you riding with, Ashton? Do y'all got a college
Obviously,
team?
I'm gonna say first of all, I got Longhorn in my blood,
All
so
right, all right,
I'm
all right,
gonna ride either way. Is what I'm
all right.
saying.
Frost G, who you riding with?
I'm saying, like, I don't have just one, you know what I'm saying? I got like, you know what
oh
I'm saying?
man.
I can't do one. I'm
Oh
a
man, you can't do one.
I'm a
Who?
ride for anything Texas, you know what I'm saying, in
All
Syracuse.
right, okay. I
Oh
respect that.
Lord,
Divinity, who you riding with? Because you from
So I don't
Mississippi.
really
So
got no college teams. I don't do the
damn
colleges.
right, Mississippi ain't got nothing going on.
They ain't
What
got nothing
college?
down there.
What
Mind
college?
They
your
got
business.
I'm just, I'm
they
just
But
play
saying.
kickball down there.
mine used to be the Patriots until Brady left. So I don't know who I want to rock with now.
Don't worry about it. That's what's up. All right, well, we're gonna find you a college team because Mississippi ain't got nothing going on. You can go with Alabama. All right. Since you right by Alabama, you go with Alabama. Alabama, your team. Then they ain't gonna be.
Let's do the Razorbacks. Let's do the
Okay.
Razorbacks.
Okay, you want Razorbacks? You can have the Razorbacks. My nigga Chris usually he with them, so that's cool. We'll take that. Vic, since you finally got back on here and you here, I've been waiting for you to get here. I don't know what's been going on with you. I couldn't find you. I'm looking for you. Everybody was calling, asking about you. But we got $100 giveaway. I want you to help me get the money away. To any
All right.
loyal friend that's watching the show, we're gonna give us a surprise $100 away. Okay, all you gotta do is text in there and text your cash out, man, right now if you're watching the show, and then you gotta tell us 3 subjects that we covered today. If you can tell us 3 subjects that we covered today, at least tell us the guest name or something. And quit playing crazy. I'm gonna send you the money right now. I ain't gonna do no playing at all. Okay. One thing I want to do is give a birthday shout out to my daughter. Her birthday coming up this weekend. Honesty, Marie
Happy
Williams.
birthday.
She will be 6 years old. If anybody else has a birthday shout out, we want to give them a shout out for their birthday. We made it through another year just to see this day. I love you, baby. Daddy loves you so much. You make me a better me. You look just like me. You're so beautiful. and he's so smart and so pure. And when I see my daughter, that gives me a lot of hope for what I'm fighting for. Hoping that she'll be able to be rewarded with some of my hard works, just in case I'm not able to see the benefit of what I'm doing and what I'm standing up for with my people and my family. So happy birthday, Honesty. I love you forever. Um, uh, Anybody else got any shout outs or birthdays? If not, we're gonna buy back the block. Victor, I need your help, please, sir. You don't do nothing else any damn way. Every time I look up, you're gone off the screen. You playing, calling on the
Yo,
phone. Quit chasing them hoes,
hey, I
Victor.
really can't hear
Quit
nothing. Hang on a
chasing
second.
them hoes, Victor. Sit on here and tell us how we can get this stuff together, man. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. We supposed to be trying to teach people how to flip houses, do real estate. Victor, what is you doing? See, that's what I'm talking about. That shit right there.
That's
Don't
still
worry about it. It's
man.
all right. This every second with
Goddamn me.
the like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming. My guests, y'all stand up, black excellence to the top. You know, I want to ask y'all a couple of questions because Victor is still having problems, and he has to educate my viewers because that's what he's here for. Other than that, he will not be here unless he's going to educate. Okay, so now, uh, relationships, dating for my three guests. uh Frost G, are you in a relationship? Are you dating? That is a personal question. You don't have to answer it, but I would like to know because somebody else might be looking in and might be feeling your vibe.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a single nigga. You know what I'm saying? I do what I'm supposed to do for my kids. Sometimes for my baby mama, it just depends, you know what I'm saying, if they let me see them or not, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh hell, I
yeah,
already know what that means. But
you
what
already know.
about
What
you,
does that
Ashton?
mean, Frost G?
What
I'm
about
saying
you,
this free.
Ashton? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Are you taking? Can somebody scoop you up?
Oh, see, that's messy. I am in a relationship. I'm in a family. I have a family, and yeah, my partner and I, we make music together. We obviously make a kid
Okay.
singular together, and yeah, we're doing good. But you know what? I see the scene, and you know what? We got to circle back to this because I want to circle back to this. But yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
taken. I'm spoken for.
Okay, Divinity, what about you? Are you singling, mingling, tingling? What?
How's single boss?
Hey,
Okay, okay, okay. All right, that's what's up. Well, since Victor just got back, I don't know if he can talk or not. Can you talk, Victor? Say something. Say hello. Okay, yeah, you ain't saying you can. I can't hear you. Don't say nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't
God,
scream.
no.
Okay, so just wait till you get yourself
Just
together,
take
and I'm gonna finish talking to my guests. Okay, what kind of relationship knowledge can y'all give somebody for the single ladies? Divinity, take it, please. Tell us what kind of single knowledge, dating knowledge you can give us advice for single people. What are you looking for in a partner? If you're looking for a partner, what are some things to watch out for? What are you watching out for in particular?
Well, I'm not looking for nobody, but if you do come my way, I'm always looking for red flags. My red flags is always stuff that is stemmed from other relationships that I shouldn't have let carry on for so long type thing. So, if I start seeing a repeat of some things, yeah, this ain't about to happen today, bro.
Okay, so
So
what's a red flag? What's a red flag for you in Pacific?
a red flag is so the one that I just got rid of, he had a jealousy problem and it was hidden. And it
You
was
said
it was
hidden? You said
it was
hidden?
hidden.
No.
Hidden. Oh, hiding.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, my bad.
And, and it's just once I started seeing little small issues with his control, then I started seeing the hidden part of the jealousy. And, you know, growing up, you know, I've seen jealousy to a point to where, you know, my mom was getting beat on. So,
Yeah,
you know, it's, you know, once I started seeing stuff that, and especially if it stems me back to my childhood, you know, you got to go, bro. I can't do that. We friends again. You feel me? So
yeah,
I'm gonna let you off gently, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know, and don't the thing when it comes to don't be rushing into shit too fast either, y'all,
yeah,
because you know you gonna be somewhere where you don't want to be at because you ain't took your time out to learn whoever it is that's in front of you type thing. And
yeah,
and sometimes you could be talking so much to a point to where you don't even know nothing about this person,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
And
it's vice versa.
I feel that. I feel that. That's some good advice. So if I was trying to stay together, Ashton, and I'm trying to keep my boo thing happy, what kind of advice can you give me or the viewers to
Okay.
keep my girl or your man? For instance, since you're a
You got
woman,
me
me
now?
men, I want to know what you do for your man to satisfy and make him happy. Not satisfy him, but keep things together because you know you got to be the glue to keep
Right.
this thing stuck. So what do
I
you
gotta
do?
start
What kind of
plugging in.
advice can you give us?
You know what, Cluren? You are coming with these poignant questions this evening. Okay. I'm gonna have my team clear these questions. I'm just joking. No, seriously though, that's a great question. And you know, honestly, I'm a different kind of. I don't. I'm not gonna say I'm giving any advice. I'm gonna just say what works for me. Okay. I'm gonna just say what works for me. And I think I'm learning in my past what used to work for me as a young woman, and I'm at this point I'm ageless. I've reached the timeless point. But when in my in my younger places, I probably would have thought that superficial things would keep the relationship together. But I think really it's more of a mental thing for both sides. So I think if both people can keep each other, mentally stimulated and like interested, you know what I'm saying? Like find something about you that that makes you interesting or whatever, and like flex that. You know what I'm saying? And like, find a way to continue to teach each other things. Also, I think keeps things spicy too, because I don't know, it just kind of makes you a mystery. You're kind of always learning about each other. So I think that has helped my relationship, like constantly learning new things and peeling back new layers so you just don't get bored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you can
yeah.
get bored. So I think, yeah, don't be boring. But
I'm aware
when
of
I
it.
say don't be boring, I don't mean be dramatic and like, cause I know toxic is like cool right now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that toxic culture is a little immature. I do think that you do need to like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What does that mean?
when I ladies
Have
know what I
fun.
mean when I
Don't
do
you
this.
say nothing,
You know
Victor.
what I'm
I've been trying
saying?
to get you to talk for the last 30 minutes. Don't you come in and interrupt her. Don't
Bruh,
you
you
do my
ain't trying to
guest
get
like
me to
that.
talk.
I told you about that, Victor.
You ain't
Don't do
trying to
that
get me
running
to
this
talk.
thing. Hold
Victor,
on,
Yes,
hold
you
on,
are.
hold on.
I'm
Let her
talking to
finish
the
talking to you.
ladies,
Don't you
first
come
of
in here.
all.
Don't you do her like that. That's my guest. Don't embarrass me like that, Victor, now. Hold on. Let her finish talking. Go ahead, Ash. Finish
Okay.
saying.
Thank you. What I was saying is the ladies know what I mean when I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your little is, you know what I'm saying? Do that. But also, shameless plug, like you can go listen to my music. Like the keys are there, is what I'm saying. If you stream all of it. But for real, ladies, like keep it. You are the glue that keeps it together. Motivate your man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and honestly, if you got a good man, like figure out ways to make that person feel appreciated and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I think that goes a long way too. You know what I'm saying? So
So can I get
Okay,
my
so
can I get my red flag?
now my question is, if of course I got another question for you, Frost G. If I wanted to continue to be a pimperoni, and I want to continue to do my thing and
Mhm.
let my nuts hang, how could I do that? Give me the best advice for a young spring chicken that's jumping out the porch, ready to do his thing.
You talking to
Square up.
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you talking to me, right?
Yeah, it's for you, Frost G.
All right. So hold on. I want to go back to the first red flags. you know what I'm saying, that you see in a female, you know what I'm saying, when she kind of, you know what I'm saying. And I have to say the first red flag is when females be like, so how many bitches you fucking? That is the first first red flag every time.
Why? Explain why. Why is that so bad that she want to know that she ain't getting no dirty dick? What is so wrong that she can count on that you ain't gonna come have her in the clinic? So she wants to know what's going on before she tried to meet.
That better not be the first question you ask.
Why not though? Tell me why. What's so wrong?
Because I'm saying it's like, as a female, especially if you're an independent female doing your own thing, you shouldn't be worried about another female, period. Should no female top your class.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm a male, and if you ain't selling punani, if you ain't selling it, I'm gonna ask you, what have you been doing?
How you gonna ask her how?
I can go the route that I would do when I was younger, and I just smell it myself. I just grab smell test. If it smell right, it got to be right. But see, now I'm older and wiser, and that smell test shit don't guarantee you ain't going to the clinic. So you got to really be mindful of what you say when you say, hey, I want to know what's going on. When you grown, you ask questions like that.
Yeah,
when you young, you could care less where you been. But grown folks want to know that I'm not bringing in a motherfucker with crabs, STDs, homeless, somebody following the bitch. You pick up somebody following up for days. So now you fighting a nigga on the side of the street and you picked up for 10 minutes. I done had this happen to me, brother. I'm telling you, I done scooped up something on the side of the road and she was being haunted by another gargoyle. So what happened was I wound up damn near getting my eye gouged out. Nigga just got out the penitentiary. The girl must have been talking to him because I don't know how he found us. I'm on it. Nigga just jump in the car, just grab me and start harassing me for no reason, man. All behind a woman that I just met. So
why you not supposed to jump in first of those shit anyway?
I'm just saying, all I was doing was riding. All I'm saying is you don't know what people got going on. So the best thing you can do is ask a couple questions.
I feel that, but the first question out your mouth don't need to be.
But what if she's saying that you look like a handsome young man, and that your resemblance is intriguing, and a lot of women could be on you, and she wants to know if you fucking all of them.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If she come up to me asking me that, I already know what's on her mind. She talking about fucking.
Oh well, okay. Well, if that's the advice you're gonna give a pepperoni, that's the advice you're gonna give a pepperoni. I'll take the advice. You feel me? I appreciate the advice.
If she already come up with the mindset, you fucking different bitches, it's already done ran through her mind. She trying to fuck.
You hear that, Victor? Do you hear that last clip?
I heard that.
You heard that, right?
I was documenting that.
Don't mess with no chick that asks you where you been, who you been messing with when you first meet them.
Red flag.
That's a red flag, right? Remember that. Write that down. So next show, before we get back on here, I'm gonna go down the street and I'm gonna stop the next thing I see. I don't care what they eat, where they from. I'm gonna say, hey man, what's your name? What's your number? And I'm gonna see if she gonna be like, who you fucking? And if she don't ask me that, then she game, right? Pepperoni style. Pepperoni style. I love it.
Hey,
Victor, you finally can talk, baby. So I need you to go here so you can teach us how to buy back the block real quick, and I can get this $100 and I can get up out of here.
Yes, sir. So, like, first and foremost, man, I'm Victor Vinziant, and I'm vice president of operations for UPC in Cluren. We sponsor a lot of grassroots real estate projects, and we are doing our best to support other community initiatives such as Gloves Up, Guns Down, which is going on in Austin, you know. And I think what's the dates on that, Cluren? Because I can't find the flyers.
I'm gonna move the date back. It's supposed to be this Friday on the 22nd, but I'm gonna move the dates back. We had some complications with me going in federal trial this past week for Lawrence Parrish, my brother. and a few more things. So we needed some, just a little bit more space and things, and plus we got some more investors. So it's still justice for Lawrence Pierce. We're still fighting a good fight and waking up others to fight for their family the same way I had to do for mine. It's a consistent and all-day battle. It's a traumatizing battle, but it's a worthful, and it's something that is worth something, and everybody got to have something to, have something to keep going for. That's how bad it can get. You got to have something to keep fighting for. And
Hey man,
so, with you
just
being VP and Vice President of UPC, quickly, could you please give us some quick self-help tips of how to get started into real estate? And then what kind of experience I need you to give us on, or at least tell us how it was lately with one of the experiences that you just recently have with a sale of one of your properties.
okay. So the first step to getting started in real estate, one of the cheapest ones is to I would say I'd recommend an FHA loan because you only need 3% down versus what a 20% down payment would be on a conventional loan. So with FHA, they would require you to move into the property for at least a year, and that's probably the cheapest way in. I would probably make a recommendation to the veteran community because I am a veteran to use your VA loan because it's a no money down situation. And this is one of those situations where real estate is a lot like Bitcoin and it can't lose. Like all you do is buy it and hold on to it. And you know what I'm saying? And just be diligent, about where you put your money. So that's one of the first things that I would highlight. One of the events I want to highlight that UPC is also concerned with in terms of community building, not just teaching real estate, is also we're sponsoring an event called it's a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that's taking place on the 23rd of October. We got a flyer and everything for that. We'll get it out, and you know what I'm saying, like in the reproduction of this right here too. The other thing is too that real estate is the real key to controlling the narrative for wherever your group of people are. So like crowdfunding, and it's one of the main things that we do. So we get the community investment for people that live in that community to buy property within the blocks of where they live. So that's what the essence of buying back the block really means.
And how give us a kind of idea of one of the properties that you recently bought and then you closed in on a deal. Can you walk us a little bit briefly, step by step, through that process of obtaining the property and then actually getting the property sold?
Man, you know what? That's a good question because honestly, I would say this right here. My experience is going to be unique to anybody else's, but I will tell you this. The most important thing is relationships. And the story I tell you right now, like about the property that I recently sold, is that I bought it in 2018 for 65 grand. I rehabbed it and sold it three years later at 345 grand. The only way that happened was because I built a relationship with the owner. Knew his situation. We worked with each other, and he afforded me the opportunity to go out on my dream, pretty much. So the main thing is that deciding that that's what you want to do. When you make the decision that you're gonna get in no matter what, and you're hearing people talking about it enough, like I'm the start point. So like anybody that's watching this, you can hit me up. You can call me, you can text me, you can contact Cluren. He'll put you in contact with me, and you can work with UPC and become an investor if you want to take a softer approach to it. And we have some more tailored opportunities too with our wholesale network that's ran by Michael Lane and Jerry Pearson with Home Team Cash Offer. So we have multiple exit strategies and multiple entry strategies as well into real estate. So, and most of us that are in real estate, we're passionate about something else. It's one of the things you highlighted at the beginning of the show. Most of us do something else. You know what I'm saying? This is just the brand tool that we bring to the discussion that creates this type of dialogue. So, like all of us have a common goal, and that's enriching our community and being an asset to our community. So, you know what I'm saying? So I would say, as far as the person that's watching this and trying to figure out how to get into real estate, contact your boy, Victor Vinziant. You can see my IG. You got my website that's up there. You got Cluren. It's just too many people that's up here that can't get you back to me. They can't get you back to me.
Already, man. So I appreciate that, Victor. You know, every time you come through and bless me with the knowledge, man, it's always there. We just don't teach real estate, but we also give resources. Frost G, uh, thank you so much for coming today, bro. You know, before I get ready to close, man, I want to thank all my guests. I want to thank my production team. Shout out Mojo Rising. Ted, appreciate you, baby, for doing all what you're doing. So I want to leave y'all with a, you know, one of my messages. You know, I always gotta leave with a message, man, and a message that you guys can take with you. And so the message today is for you guys is the perseverance. Okay? Perseverance. The word for the day is perseverance. But the lesson is perseverance. To persevere through all the hard times, you know, when people are ridiculing you, when people are talking bad about you, when people are lying on you, when you're faced with adversaries and adversity, perseverance is something that you're going to have to use. But how do you get perseverance? What is it to persevere? How can you obtain this word that I'm talking about? Surviving through the struggle, baby. Surviving through the struggle. There is a struggle coming to you and every man and human. And everybody must fight to survive. From the ants to the plants to the human beings, we all must fight to survive and persevere to see another day. Use perseverance in every category of your life, whether you're just trying to start school over, whether you're trying to lose weight, maybe you're just trying to start that little mom and pop business that you've been talking about forever. Well, whatever it is, perseverance will do us justice. So please, stay dangerous out there. Stay strong, stay woke, and be the light of the world because that's what you were created to be. Thank y'all for coming. This is Every Second with Cluren Williams. I see y'all next Thursday at the same time at 5:30. Peace, baby. Oh, Tarvin.
Showed you love first, but that ain't mean shit. You cross me first, so you can eat my dick. This my clique, nigga. I stand strong for 'em.